My name is Michael Lange from Waukesha, Wisconsin. This is a 1948 UL Flathead. I've owned it now for 50 years. Built it when I was 15 years old in high school. The day after I graduated high school, I rode it to California and back. And for a 17-year-old, it was quite an adventure. It's been in boxes since 1978 because in 1978 we rear-ended a car and bent the front end a little bit. It wasn't been bad, but for whatever reason, I took it apart and put it away in boxes for the next 43 plus years. And Scott and Warren, that are the founders of Mama Tried, they kept on telling me for probably the last good 8 to 9 years, they kept on saying, dude, you got to get this bike back together. You know, you don't realize what you have. When COVID hit last year and we were all in lockdown, I decided it was a good time to take it out of slumberland and get it back together for this show. So this is the first show it's actually been to. We thought it would be fitting for it to be debuted at Mama Tried show. I was 15 years old when I built it. When I actually acquired the bike, I could not, the guy couldn't sell it to me. He actually sold it to my mom because I was underage. But I still have all the paperwork, all the documentation. It was on a payment plan. I'd give him $12 a week. It cost me $650 when I first got it. It was a stock 48 UL old junky motorcycle, and took it to school and started hacking on it. First time, the very first version, the frame and tank were not molded at all, and it was painted candy blue, and it only was that way for that summer. And you know, some of the parts I actually spray painted silver because I couldn't afford chrome, even though chrome was dirt cheap back then. The second year I built it, over that winter, it was painted purple and blue with a king and queen seat, and I put this current Axe chopper gas tank on it and did more molding and rode that. That was the version I rode it to California and back. That only was that way for that summer as well, and did the windshield and actually went from an 18 over Springer front end to a 24 over Springer front end and changed the seat out to what's on it now. I left the rake alone. When I first got it out this spring and took it for a ride for the first time in probably 43, 44 years, it was like, what a piece of crap, you know? Well, the chrome, the front fork was actually the worst. I had to straighten the front end, and the chrome was actually starting to pit and rust pretty bad because I just had it hanging from the ceiling rafters in the garage, an unheated garage. So I thought I was going to have to get it replated. And after I straightened it, I just started taking SOS to it in a sink, and I was shocked at how nice it came back. I just cleaned things. The frame had a lot of embedded dirt and dust and stains from, I don't know where the stains came from, but it wasn't coming off easy. It took a lot of rubbing, and it's still not perfect, but I don't want it to be perfect either. You know, it has character now, and it shows well though. I mean, so many things have happened on it. I mean, on our wedding day, we have a picture of us. My wife's in her wedding dress and I'm in my suit. As soon as we got done with that, we switched and put our jeans and t-shirts on and jumped on it and went for a ride. It's different. I can't imagine riding it to California and back again. You know, as a 17-year-old, you don't have any worries, you don't have any cares, and you know, you just went for it. It was a party. That's all it was a party all the way there and back.